Hello, everybody. My name is Todd, and welcome to our CINCILINGUA membership program. It's great to have all our members here with us today. For those members who may not know, CINCILINGUA is a language institute. And the CINCILINGUA Language Institute is located in Cincinnati, Ohio. And Cincinnati, Ohio is a part of the Midwestern region of the United States of America. And again, it's great to have you with me here today for this lesson video. And in this lesson video, we will continue with our series on what we call idiomatic expressions, or more simply, idioms. Okay, so we are just going to go into our first idiom for this lesson. Let me move you down here to our first slide. And our first idiom is what we call a phrasal verb. Many of our idioms or idiomatic expressions are what we call phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs, we have many of these in English, but phrasal verb basically is a verb that is followed by a preposition. Sometimes two prepositions, actually, but it's usually one preposition. This phrasal verb is to throw away. So we have our verb throw, and then we have our preposition away, to throw away. And it means to discard. To discard, to dispose of, or we may use another idiom here, to get rid of, to get rid of. These are all synonyms: to discard, to dispose of, to get rid of, okay, to throw away. So in this picture, this person is throwing away a cup, some kind of a container, a cup there. She's throwing it away. And we have an example sentence here. Don't litter by throwing your trash on the ground. Instead, throw it away in a garbage can. Don't litter by throwing your trash on the ground. Instead, throw it away in a garbage can. Dispose of it, discard it, get rid of it in a garbage can, right? Now, in this phrasal verb, our verb is throw. Throw is an irregular verb, and the base form is throw. The simple past form is threw, and the past participle form is thrown. Throw, through, thrown. Throw, through, thrown. Okay. And now we move on to our next idiom, or our next idiomatic expression, and that is to kick around. To kick around. This is another example of a phrasal verb, and it means to discuss something informally. To discuss something informally, and the idea usually involves like the sharing of ideas, kind of thinking about possibilities or possible ideas to solutions of problems, for example. To kick around. And look at our example sentence here. We met at the cafe to kick around some ideas for our project at work. We met at the cafe to kick around some ideas for our project at work. Okay. Basically to informally discuss ideas. That's the idea. Okay. And here our verb is a regular verb. Our base form is kick. Our simple past form is kicked with that ed on the end. And our past participle form is kicked with that ed on the end. All of our regular verbs have an ed in the simple past form and in the past participle form. In the simple past form and the past participle form are always pronounced the same. Okay, kick, kicked, kicked. Okay, now we have another example of a phrasal verb. This phrasal verb actually is followed by two prepositions. Put up with, to put up with, up and with are both prepositions. And to put up with means to tolerate, or to endure. Okay. An example here, my mother would never put up with us using our phones at the dinner table. My mother would never put up with us using our phones at the dinner table. Okay, she would never tolerate that. No, put your phone away. Put it down, put it away, turn it off. Don't think about it. Don't look at it. And she would never tolerate, she would never put up with that. Okay, so in this phrasal verb, our verb here is put. It's an irregular verb. Base form put. Simple past form is it's also put. And our past participle form is also put. Put. Okay. We have another example here. Husky dogs can easily put up with weather that is too cold for other animals. Husky dogs can easily put up with weather that is too cold for other animals. So huskies, that beautiful Siberian husky there with the blue eyes, they can easily tolerate, they can easily endure very cold weather. Other animals could not tolerate, could not endure such extremely cold weather, but the Siberian huskies are particularly bred for that, and they are very they have a great tolerance for those cold temperatures, so they can put up with those extreme weather conditions. Okay. Another example. I don't know how she can put up with so much noise and chaos in her house. I don't know how she can put up with so much noise and chaos in her house. I don't know how she can tolerate it. I don't know how she can endure all that noise. It would drive me crazy. I don't know how she does it. But she does. She puts up with a lot of noise and chaos. Okay. Now we have another phrasal verb, and that is to tire out. To tire out means to gradually become or cause to become tired. To gradually become or cause to become tired is to tire out. We have another example with a dog here, and it is a husky dog here also. I take my dog on a long run to help tire him out before I go to work and leave him home alone. I take my dog on a long run to help tire him out before I go to work and leave him home alone. So she wants to, so by taking him or taking the dog on a long run, it causes that dog to become tired. Okay, so the idea is, okay, now I'm going to work and the dog's going to sleep and be very calm and not do damage to my house. That I think is the idea. I take my dog on a long run to help tire him out before I go to work and leave him home alone. And tire here is a verb. It's a regular verb. Tire, tired, tired. Again, with the ed in the simple past form and the ed in the past participle form. Tire, tired, tired. Another example. Susan needs some coffee. She tires out much more quickly than her kids do. Susan needs some coffee. She tires out much more quickly than her kids do. So she becomes tired. Okay, so she becomes tired much more quickly than her kids do. So she needs coffee to help wake her up. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So in this lesson video, we have looked at 4 idiomatic expressions, and all 4 of them are phrasal verbs in here. And the first phrasal verb idiomatic expression that we looked at was to throw away. To throw away means to discard, to dispose of, or to use another idiom, to get rid of. Okay, to discard, to dispose of, to get rid of is to throw away. To throw away. You don't keep it, you throw it away. Okay. And then we looked at to kick around. To kick around means, to kind of informally discuss ideas. Maybe think about ways to solve problems, for example, but it's like people get together and they just kick around ideas very informally. Hey, what do you think about this? Hey, I don't know about that. Well, maybe this will work. Yeah, this might work. Let's think about that. Let's try to develop that idea. Kicking it around. Okay, kicking these ideas around. And then we looked at to put up with. Here I said that you actually have 2 prepositions following the verb in this instance of a phrasal verb. To put up with means to tolerate or to endure something. Tolerate or put up with noise, put up with extreme weather conditions, for example. And so that's to put up with. And then finally, we looked at to tire out. To tire out can mean to become tired, or it can also have this idea of causing somebody or some animal to become tired. Okay, so to tire out is to become tired or to cause somebody or an animal to become tired. Okay, yeah. So, all right. Well, that's going to do it for this lesson video. Before taking off here, I just want to wish you a wonderful remainder of your day. And again, I want to thank you for being members of our program, and I want to thank you for your not only for your attendance, but also for your attention. Appreciate that. And I will be looking forward to working with you again in other lesson videos. We have more with this in this series of idiomatic expressions, and we will have many other topics and series that we will be looking at in other lesson videos. So look forward to seeing you again, and thank you again, and have a wonderful remainder of your day. And I'm signing off from Cincinnati, Ohio. Bye-bye.